author of Healthy Cooking for High Performers, Ella DeVar, is back with a delicious way to work them into your diet. This is I love chia seed pudding.
You do?
Yes.
And it's so easy to make. It's one of my favorite because a lot of my clients are struggling with food intolerances. So this is completely dairy-free and it's packed with nutrition, as you said. So chia seeds are so high in fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, some of the most beneficial fatty acids for our gut health because they're anti-inflammatory, and fiber, which keeps us regular, and this is a delicious way to incorporate it. So the pudding, really, there's no cooking much involved, only mixing and the time that does the job. So I love using this and making this at night, like in the evenings before breakfast, and then for breakfast you could serve it and it's ready by just standing in the fridge. So we'll begin with 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons of chia seeds. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds are 140 calories. So you don't want to be afraid of it, but for a glass of, like a container of a yogurt equal of the chia seed pudding, we want to use 3 tablespoons and we use milk. But before we use milk, I'm going to add a secret ingredient. And my secret ingredient is because chia seeds are high in fiber and fats, they're very low in protein, and I'm going to add some protein powder to it.
I like that.
But a very specific protein powder, the collagen peptides that helps our gut to repair itself, the lining. It also helps our skin to glow. There's some evidence, the scientific evidence that shows that collagen peptides help our skin elasticity and joints and as well as nails. So I love mixing this together. You can start mixing the 3 tablespoons of chia seeds with collagen, and we use some milk. My favorite to use is coconut milk. We're just pouring up to the glass, the full glass. Okay, and then mixing it. Mixing really creates the whole cooking process because, it's very important that when we mix it well. Sometimes I use a fork to prevent it from clumping. Okay, and then for sweeteners, I love using vanilla because it adds extra flavor, and my favorite sweeteners are honey or maple syrup. This particular one, I didn't add anything because I used berries to sweeten it.
Nice.
And what's awesome is to add some frozen berries because sometimes we don't have fresh berries, and when you add frozen blueberries the night before, in the morning they defrost completely together with your collagen. And chia seed pudding. So this is a gut beneficial dessert, or you can have it as a breakfast option, and it's a complete meal because it's high in protein, fiber, and healthy fats.
And how many calories would you say are in this 1 cup of chia pudding?
So the serving size of chia seeds, it's 2.5 tablespoons, and it's around 140 calories. Plus, we're using the most calorie-dense milk to give it a fuller body, the consistency of a yogurt, I would say. So the coconut milk adds around maybe 70 to 100 calories, and then the rest is up to the sweetener that you use. My recommendations, like I said, like maybe a half a teaspoon of honey, just to give it a little hint. But my favorite sweeteners are berries.
Can I take a sample?
Absolutely. I love using some nuts to flavor it for the toppings, and then I add some golden berries, raspberries, blueberries, and
This is really, really good, and I like the idea of just using the berries as your sweetener.
The fiber in chia seeds really helps to absorb bad cholesterol and usher it out of your system, and it also helps to lower your blood pressure. So there's so many health benefits of using chia seeds, and this is the most simple and delicious way because, like I said, there's no cooking involved.
And do they keep you feeling fuller longer?
Exactly, because we added protein, so now it's a complete meal. Your body really takes time to digest it, so it keeps you fuller longer because of the amount of fiber and protein.
Yeah, because I was reading that some people use it a little bit to help them with weight loss, so they're not so hungry in between meals.
Yeah, so it's very important that each meal that we eat contains proteins and fibers and healthy fats to keep us fuller longer. So we forget about food for at least 3 to 4 hours after eating it.
I absolutely love this. So how long do you can make it the night before and it's ready for you in the morning?
Usually they say 6 to 8 hours. So I prefer making it the night before, and then in the morning it's ready for you. And look at the consistency of